मेरो नाम चाहिँ सदर भण्डारी. I'm a student of architecture at Pulchowk Campus, or the 5th year. During the 12th National ASA exhibition, there was a competition to design the fence of Pulchowk Campus, including the landscape. As we all know, कुनै पनि architecture design competition को कुनै पनि एउटा project चाहिँ it starts with a concept, a core concept. Ani since the site was in my college, मेरै आँखा अगाडि every day I had to go through it. So I had in one level I had something for that site. Ani there was also some constraints for the competition. Just the organizers had set some criteria, that was one of which was the building should be really transparent. So transparency was one of the major thing that had to be included in the concept, in the whole design of the fence. त्यसपछि there was my own idea that went into the design. जुनमा चाहिँ I wanted to explore with the materials, किनकि हामीले काठमाडौँमा या नेपालमा भनौँ न देख्दाखेरि चाहिँ fence are always these big walls of bricks, and they are all so monotonous. Maybe alikati naya element आयो भने चाहिँ there is a concrete band or maybe some barbed wires over it. I had to break this. अब यो break गर्ने कसरी भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ since we are in architecture school अनि the fence is in front of the architecture school, and so I wanted to bring out some creativity into it. अनि since it was my 4th year in architecture, मैले चाहिँ I saw back into my whole journey throughout the architecture school, and I felt like I had a really nice wave of life that had been going around the whole college. There was also another wave of experience that was going when I was studying architecture in Pulchowk Campus. And I called it the wave of change, and then my whole design was based in that wave of change, where I added some more waves, and then this is what my core front view of the fence was. त्यसपछि since I was going to add new materials to it instead of bricks, I searched into concretes and maybe steels. And there was another constraint by the organizers that the base of the fence has to be in stone. So यो सबै कुरालाई कम्बाइन गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ I had a feeling that I could make the structure like this through concrete, किनकि concrete is one of the flexible material that is available in modern times. अनि जुन अघिको वेव्सहरू थियो त्यो वेव्सहरूलाई कम्बाइन गरेर चाहिँ मैले चाहिँ के गरेँ भने हामीले एक्जिस्टिङ नेपालको कन्टेक्स्टमा हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ फेन्सहरू प्लेन ब्लक्सहरू मात्रै छ, प्लेन वाल्सहरू मात्रै छ. सो आई वान्टेड टु क्रिएट समथिङ डिफ्रेन्ट. त्यही भएर त्यो वेव्सहरूलाई कम्बाइन गरेर चाहिँ वाट आई डिड वाज मेड द वेव्स इन्टु कङ्क्रिट एलिमेन्ट्स, अनि त्यसपछि the added waves created the base of stone, जुन चाहिँ रिक्वायरमेन्टमै थियो. So I had something that came as something that looked like a facade of my design. त्यसपछि the site, जुन हाम्रो site चाहिँ is Pulchowk Campus कै डिपार्टमेन्ट अफ आर्किटेक्चर अगाडिकै एरिया, अनि त्यो भएर चाहिँ द साइट इज रियली क्लोज टु मी, किनकि 4 इयर्ससम्म चाहिँ आई ह्याड बिन स्टडिङ देयर. अनि दिस कन्सेप्ट केम थ्रु द्याट. अनि त्यसपछि त्यो ट्रान्सप्यारेन्ट फिचर चाहिँ किन आउनु थियो भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ देयर आर सम एलिमेन्ट्स इनसाइड द एरिया द्याट द फेन्स कभर्स, अनि द्याट इन्क्लुड्स यो आनन्द शमशेरको पालामा बनेको देयर आर बिल्डिङ्स लाइक दिस वान द्याट इज एक्चुअली अ पभिलियन, जुन चाहिँ आनन्द शमशेरको विन्टरमा बस्ने एउटा बिल्डिङ थियो. सो दिस इज कल्ड द विन्टर पभिलियन. अनि माई सेटअप फर द फेन्स जुनमा चाहिँ जुन वेव्सहरू थियो यसरी गइरहेको वेव्स, दिज पर्फेक्टली showed what's inside the fence and what's in the site itself. यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ the pedestrians that who are walking by could actually see what's inside. यो ट्रान्सपेरेन्सी चाहिँ त्यसले गर्दाखेरि ब्रेक भएन. Especially what I wanted to do was this thing is this is a concrete element that's coming that shows the wave, अनि त्यसपछि there's another concrete element that shows the wave again, and this gap, यो gapमा चाहिँ I decided to keep some horizontal steel members, cablesहरू भनौँ, which had the property of being transparent while giving the required amount of safety to the site. त्यसपछि अब जुन यो तलको जुन मिडल सेक्सन छ त्यो सेक्सनमा चाहिँ I had to do something that was different than the whole scenario of Nepalese fence. यसको लागि चाहिँ मैले के गरेँ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ I had this idea of bringing out the green in the fence itself. नेपालमा नेपाली सिटिजहरूमा स्पेसली काठमाडौँ ललितपुरमा चाहिँ ग्रिन एलिमेन्ट्सहरूको जुन कमी छ अहिले, I had to break that through my fence. अनि त्यसपछि I decided to give a backing to this fence, maybe a steel or a bamboo backing of a mesh. अनि त्यो मेशको सपोर्टमा चाहिँ there will be greeneries that will be coming in the scene. So something like this, it's becoming a vertical garden. जुन चाहिँ यहाँबाट यो साइटको अगाडिबाट हिँड्ने पेडिस्ट्रियन्सले चाहिँ they could use this as a visual element, जुन चाहिँ एउटा ग्रिन हिँड्दै राख्दाखेरि ग्रिन देख्न पाउँदाखेरि चाहिँ it feels refreshing. Also हाम्रो site जुन छ, it also has existing amount of trees. There are a lot of trees that are inside, and since this is a transparent fencing, it shows that green feature of the site itself. So you could see green everywhere, something like this. Along with this, यो एउटा pavilion मात्रै नभएर there are also many other buildings, like यही टाइममै बनेको there is another building that's called the Summer Pavilion, made during the same era of Ananda Samser. This can also be seen from outside. यसरी नै पुल्चोक क्याम्पसकै एउटा आइडेन्टिटीको रूपमा रहेको there's the A block, that's the Ananda Niketan itself, जुन चाहिँ आनन्द शमशेर राणाको आफ्नो रेसिडेन्स नै थियो. That is also visible from outside, अनि यो फेन्सले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ it makes the people able to see this building from the outside itself. So this can be an interesting element that can be shown through the transparency of the fence. अब यो wave wala elements haru say, what I did was I tried to incorporate them into some sort of shading device, like they could protrude out of their own plane and then form a shading for the people who are waiting for the bus. Just there's a bus stop of Krishna Galli right in the site, and I incorporated the fence into the bus stop where people can sit under the shade of the whole setup, and they could wait for the bus, so that we don't need to make a separate bus stop in the place. So it's something like this. So in this way I came up with this design where it is more greener than what it's existing in the site. It shows what's inside of the whole department of architecture. It shows the history of the change of era in Nepalese architecture. So the core concept of the wave of change does not only represent what a student feels from first year to the fourth or fifth year of his college journey, but also shows the whole journey of Nepalese architecture as a whole, what that can be seen in the site itself, since the most modern part of the site is the Department of Architecture building behind. So there's a kind of this timeline being formed through the fence and through what's in the background of the fence. So this design won the competition. The competition, the design that won was awarded with the prize, and the prize was that this design would be implemented. अहिले चाहिँ this is in the phase of all the government documentation, अनि त्यसपछि they say that it's going to be built in the whole site. So maybe in some few years, we'll be able to see what's being built. So yeah, that's it. Okay.